We are friends, digging each other, taking time to talk it over.
I don't watch the episode after I edit it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you have to watch it.
I watched the first cut. I don't go watch the second one. Like,
I
that's
know.
more of what I just want.
See, that's where like my brother was with it too. He was like, you both get to kind of, you have to watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I essentially watched it twice, in person and when I edited it.
Yeah.
All I dealt with was my mom, or my dad with the new cancer thing, spending the entire conversation talking about, why'd you take acid? I told you
Oh, I got
that they would give shit about that.
I got shit too.
And I go,
From your mom?
really?
I'll let him finish, but
Did you?
no, keep going. I'll sell it.
No,
after.
no, let's do it on the show.
We're already in. I mean,
Are we in?
Yeah. I don't know if you keep talking about what you're talking about.
Well, I got a lot of shit from my mom about my drug use, as if she didn't know. And then I talked about acid, and that's it. That's the end of it. What happened to you?
Well, I was saying my mom listened to the. I forget that my mom sometimes listens, so she listened to me talk about puking off a balcony of a hotel. In the
Oh,
last
really?
Episode.
Oh, yeah.
What did she say? Like, what
Whoops.
was her reaction?
She
to
didn't
it?
love it because
Can
I
you
used,
maybe not talk about that? Is it that?
no,
kind
it
of
was
thing?
because I used to I used to get when I used to drink in college, I would like get sick a lot, and it was like a thing with like my stomach, and it was like when I was like younger too in high school, I'd have like a drinking thing, and so she
Really?
gets really nervous and stuff, rightfully so.
I never drank in high school.
Neither did I. Which
I didn't
is
much either.
shocking
I didn't
for
much
me.
either. That's why I got sick when I drank because I didn't drink.
Are
very
you
much.
making up for lost time? Brent?
Yeah, I did. Very quick. My dad said that to me. He goes, you really went hard in the paint.
Man. Yeah, I drank one time in high school, but it was like to get into this club, and we had to do like an obstacle course called the beer run, and you have the 6-pack of tall cans of warm beer,
Yep.
and you had to chug a whole beer, run the obstacle course, come back and finish the 6-pack.
Is
By
that when you
3,
had the
you're like,
fraternities in high school?
Yeah. Mhm.
That's insane to me.
Yeah. By the end, you're just like,
Oh, no.
And the whole time you got something up your butt too, you know, since it's a
well, no,
fraternity.
we didn't do that.
That's
We
fine.
didn't-
If you did, all good.
I didn't. You
what
went to that high
happened to you?
school.
You
I
guys
didn't
didn't do
go
in middle school?
In middle
Middle
school.
school?
What is that wrong?
What happened to
What do
you?
you mean? That didn't happen to you?
You were molested.
No.
Listen, no, this is okay.
This is becoming an
Will,
intervention.
Guys.
You were molested. Somebody touched you.
Wouldn't it be funny if my reaction was, "Oh man,
Darn, I wish I'd have known that.
damn."
Which brings me to my first subject because
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle said something
Oh.
about that in his special.
I don't know where that was gonna go.
Yeah, I had no
was-
idea what that
it was
Press
was.
conference.
I watched. You guys. We watched The Closer.
Yeah,
Will,
The
I wish you
Closer.
fucking watched it.
Talk about it. It's my fault for not watching it.
It is
It's great.
amazing. But he talks about getting molested by a preacher, and he goes, "Don't worry, he goes, I liked it. He goes, I enjoyed coming in that man's face."
Oh my god,
I didn't even realize.
was he being
said that.
serious?
Oh no.
Who knows?
Well,
That's the problem
possibly.
with Chappelle's specials. Not his specials. That's not the problem with the specials. That's the problem with these people that are misinterpreting
Yeah.
because they're taking comedy
Yeah.
serious.
Yeah.
And that is a contradiction in terms. It's comedy.
It's literally contradiction.
And what comedians do is we make, like I've said before, we make fun of things. And a better way to say that is we make things fun.
And it's like the whole thing, like we've done a few reaction videos where we get flagged all the time, but like
The Outlaws.
you watch a rapper talk about like, wet ass pussy. That's we're okay with that because
Oh,
it's literal.
Chappelle
But
talked
God
about
forbid
that in the
we
special.
talk about something.
Chappelle talked about that in the special, which is another great bit that I fucking loved. The rapper, the baby. Or
Oh,
the
yeah,
baby.
the
I
It's,
don't-
baby.
it's duh baby.
Is it
Jason.
DA?
It's
Sorry.
duh baby.
the baby. That
Which, by the
rapper
way,
shot and killed a man in Walmart
Yeah, you're
in North
right.
Carolina, and nothing happened to his career. And Chappelle's talking about this. He goes, his career is fine, but then he made fun of the trans community.
Yeah, like the AIDS comment. or
Yeah.
whatever, yeah.
Done. He
Done.
says, so the lesson here is you can kill a N-word in Walmart, but you better not hurt a gay man's feelings. Or something like that.
Fuck,
Dude,
that's funny.
he got canceled.
Yeah.
But do you understand? He murdered he shot and killed a
Shot
man
and killed somebody.
in Walmart. And hey, keep it
Let
moving.
me look it up.
Duh, baby. Do we not? We don't have a monitor, huh?
We don't, but he has a
I'll look it up.
laptop.
The
Should've
But
baby.
you're
I
right.
should've
He
brought-
did. He shot and killed somebody.
Yep.
And
I mean, and it's and that's the whole theme of the
is
special.
that him?
Yeah, in 2018, he's a Charlotte rapper known as Duh Baby. Says gunman threatened his kids in fatal Walmart shooting. So he confirmed that he was involved in it. But it doesn't say. Oh, this fucking.
Well, if you threaten my kids, I could see why you would do it. But it's very interesting what we decide to like or not like. You know, it's like Kyrie Irving right now. Kyrie, anti-vax like attitude. Let me say this to everybody. I have a brother who's a doctor. That's who I listen to. Now, am I wrong? Maybe. I don't care. But I'm not going to look at a Reddit board to know what I'm. If he tells me to get vaxxed, I get vaxxed.
You're not doing your research on the toilet and watching Facebook.
So the whole, yeah. And the whole thing with Kyrie was they thought he was anti-vax. Now he's saying he's not anti-vax. He's being the voice for the voiceless because people are getting fired from jobs and not getting vaxxed. Hey, buddy, you want to help? You get vaxxed.
Yeah,
to let people
but not
know.
everybody, because a good buddy of ours, BT Kingsley, he's a comedian. He's always at the Laugh Factory. I was with him last night. He can't get the vaccine because he gets blood clots, and he has to have all these tests. If he got the vaccine right now, it could possibly kill him.
Okay.
It could kill
See,
him.
that's something I would like to know.
Yeah, it could. So you know, people gotta. Here's what people need to do: worry about your fucking self.
Yeah.
Worry about yourself. Take care of yourself. Do what you want.
You
to
and
do
your
for
family. Just worry about that.
You know, and I know people are gonna go, but and I don't give a fuck.
My whole thing with Kyrie, my biggest problem is I understand what he's trying to do because he's done a lot of good work and like the Native American community, all these things. Like he does a good job, but he doesn't do it the way LeBron does. LeBron does it better. Like Kyrie was the first person to go, we shouldn't play in the bubble. We should stand up for blah, blah, blah. No, the only voice you have as an athlete is when you're playing. That's when you have a voice. And then LeBron went, no, we need to play, so we show people that there's a voice. What happened? What
fly in here?
Is there a fly?
Yeah, when
You're scaring
it literally in my fucking ear.
Or he's back on a lot of mushrooms.
No, I'm done. I can't do mushrooms anymore.
Well, either way, that's the thing. He's doing it the wrong way. And also I realized I lost steam on this. And I don't really give a shit.
Where I was
No, I liked all that.
I was talking about the Chappelle thing.
Have no interest in what I'm saying.
But
I liked it, though.
dude,
I
Chappelle
got
talked about getting the Johnson & Johnson. God damn it was so funny.
What did he say? Because I
He
talked about it
goes-
too.
He said, that's the most N-wordish thing I've ever done. But yeah, he talked about the baby and what he was talking about the most, the main theme of the whole special was he first of all said, this is my last one.
Yeah.
For a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's why I think it's a brilliant name, The Closer.
It's brilliant, The Closer.
Oh,
yeah.
And he did it in Detroit, which
Yeah.
was great because
Where he bombed before, right?
well, no, what he said is he thought it was fitting because his first special he shit on Detroit a lot.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And so he's doing it in Detroit, and he's like, "Sorry about that," you know.
Yeah, sorry.
But the thing is, it's like you go on Twitter, you go on all these outlets, and you look at this backlash from the LGBTQ community and feminists and all this stuff saying, you know, demanding that Netflix take the special down, and I'm like, none of them. It can't be possible that they watched the fucking thing.
Yeah.
Because if you watch it and you really listen to what he's saying,
yeah,
it's not about the LGBT. It's about white people. It's
yeah.
And he even says that. He goes, if you listen, you know that my problem is not with the da-da-da. It's with white people.
And he literally sets up every joke that way, too.
Yeah.
Like, just so you know, I'm not saying I'm against this,
Mhm.
but
Mhm.
this.
Right.
Like, listen. Yeah,
He
they
said
don't do
he
it.
told a story about almost getting in a fight with a trans person in a bar, and then that trans
Yeah.
person called the
Sorry,
police.
smack that bitch.
They called the police, and he said, which brings me back to my point, because if it was a black person, they would not have called the police. And he says, so my thing is, you're a minority until you need to be white.
Yeah.
And I thought that was brilliant.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I'm listening to this thing. I've watched it twice now, and I'm like, how can you misinterpret this? And it's because they're only listening to the sound bites. They're only listening to the parts of the special that these news outlets show you and stuff like that. But it's so fucking good.
Yeah.
It's so good.
There's also a thing, though, when we're comics, we see things differently. By the way, I just saw The Fly. It just went by my head, and I want to murder the house. But sometimes we're less sensitive to that stuff.
Yeah, because
And I think it's actually sad for humans to feel sad
yeah,
that way, because our job is to read life and make it funny. And that's what he's doing.
Right.
And what sucks with cancel culture is that we're taking that away. So like even like my dad just had cancer again now. All I'm doing is making jokes to make the family laugh.
Mhm.
You know?
Yeah.
Because that's what we do.
It's a perfect example again with the closer is he makes the joke about being molested. That very well may be a true story,
Yeah.
but he's making it. He's not making light of the thing.
No.
He's talking about his personal
Hmm.
experience with it. Man, it's so good when he talks about. He tells this story at the end of this transsexual that he become pretty good friends with.
Yeah.
Who
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah,
That comedian. That's great.
She
Did you
was-
see that?
yeah,
Oh,
and
you haven't seen it yet.
you could tell the way he talks about this person that he really loved them.
And what's so funny
And it
is
was
the
like
transphobic community gives him shit. He literally is talking about how much he respects this
Mhm.
woman.
He started a trust fund for the daughter.
It's
This
insane.
this transsexual's daughter. He started a trust fund for this because
Wow.
what happened was
It's
the
insane.
woman we're talking about, she committed suicide.
Yeah.
Literally 4 or 5 days after this whole thing on Twitter happened, because Twitter tried to drag Chappelle when he said it. He said it beautifully. He said, "I don't care because Twitter's not the real world. Twitter's not a real place."
Yeah.
But then she came to his defense as
Yeah.
someone that personally knows him and says this isn't
Yeah.
what he is about.
I feel like I do remember that. Yeah.
And then she got drugged.
Man.
And he goes, and I'm not saying that's the reason that this person killed themselves. And by the way, respectfully, he always referred to her as her and she.
Yeah.
But then the closer was hilarious. He says, I hope that I live long enough for her daughter to turn 21, because she's a young kid, because I want to personally give her the money. And I want to say, I knew your father. And he said, and he was a wonderful woman,
Yeah.
which was beautiful.
Yeah.
Which he got
So
canceled.
what's the
for.
problem? God,
Yeah.
There
yeah,
isn't.
God.
They're
I hate everything.
they're missing the point.
Yeah.
I read this Times article about it where they're saying, and then David said this, and then he said this, and he didn't say that.
No.
Yeah.
He said it because he was quoting someone else who actually said it,
Yeah.
and then disagreed with it. Then he talked about the Webster's definition of feminism, and I thought it was great. He said Webster's
Oh yeah. I know.
defines feminism as a human being,
Mhm.
and then he goes, a human being, not a woman,
Not a woman.
a human being who believes women should have equal rights
Yeah.
to men. And
And
he goes, and by
"So
that
I'm
definition,
a feminist.
he goes, I'm a feminist, which that means I am.
Yeah.
I hope you are. I know Brent's not, but
I believe in all women more
believe
than
that
I
me.
they
believe
exist?
in all women, like it's Santa.
I was gonna say it's
You know
not
what?
the Easter
I
Bunny.
was trying to make a joke, and now this is gonna get real because you got real. Listen,
Slow zoom in.
once my hair comes in, I'll
It's
trust
in.
all of you.
It's in. It's in enough that you actually got a haircut.
You slicked it back
And
like
it
Shia
looks-
LaBeouf.
You Lila Boo.
Shia
You
LaBeouf.
slicked it back. You know what you look like?
It's actually
Brent.
the right way to say it.
You know what you look like?
What?
5th grader, first day of school.
Can I talk to you outside? Also, I believe in all women. Asshole. You just ruined everything for me. Don't laugh.
We have
Talking
a
to
woman in the
Puffins.
room
Talking to Puffins.
who's dying laughing.
I do believe in all women.
But what do you
Stop
mean by
laughing.
that? What do you mean you believe in them?
Well, I don't believe in all of them.
Getting worse. Just change topics.
You mean like
A
the
lot of
tooth
them are
fairy? I
fucking
don't
out
believe
of
in the
their
tooth fairy.
mind. That bitch- tooth fairy
That bitch ain't real.
That bitch sucks. We all know the tooth fairy shit.
Yeah.
That bitch
Do we?
coming in. Yeah,
We all
grabbing
know.
teeth and putting quarters.
Yeah.
Fuck her.
Quarters.
You only got quarters?
Yeah, I was about to say I got
bills, homie.
I got quarters.
Did you? Yeah, because you.
Yeah,
grew up
you
in
got the money that
fucking
folds.
Northwest.
I got that. Yeah.
We
I
got the
got a
money that
fucking
jingled.
quarter.
You got the money that
And
folds.
he knew it was. He was like, "What are these rocks in my bed?"
Yeah, my dad
Mhm.
lost a lot of money on horses and on highlight. Highlight was a big thing. So
That's
it was
so
all
funny.
horse.
Highlight is terrifying.
Yeah, it's why
That
people
thing that
murder
like
for
that
it.
that little like
That
claw,
little
like
scoop
Yeah. The
thing.
fucking.
my lion just fell every episode. And they have to catch it and fucking throw it again. Apparently,
It's a
if you
big
get hit by
gambler.
one of those,
Right.
it's
Bye bye.
there was
You
an
can
episode.
die.
There was an
People
episode
die.
of Jackass where Steve-O
Oh, I
and
remember that.
That's
Knoxville
right. Yeah.
were taking hits from a highlight thing. I'm like,
More like
Out of your
more like
mind.
high die.
hey-o.
Nice. You hurt your
Yeah,
thumb
I
there?
heard- I heard.
How do you and Dalia do that?
How do
shit?
you how
Everyone
can you
does
do
this
that?
shit.
Nobody could. I can't do it.
We all in like
You know what
like
this-
some middle
this is-
school shit. We
Well,
were
it's
What
it's
is it?
Ali G.
doing. Oh, sure.
Yeah, Ali
Ali
G
G
did.
started that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't think he started it. Fucking Ali G did. I can't.
Hands wet. Ran out of paper towels.
Shut up.
Hands wet.
Ow, 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 ow. Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Hi.
Hello. So how you feeling about the haircut? It's very high and tight. I like it.
I'm not gonna lie, it's the first haircut that I get scared.
Yeah.
It's coming in.
It's there. It's in. You got a hairline now.
You act like in is gonna be like a 1970s disco afro or some
Well,
shit.
you don't know what I used to be.
You don't have two dried
did.
lagoons anymore. You have the full
No, you
on...
didn't know. And I was dry lagoon. It
You got a
was,
line,
It was,
dude.
right?
Yeah, you got...
My favorite
Touching
thing with
it so
Jason, the
much.
first time I didn't have a hat.
Oh,
Put
wow,
your
we
hat
can-
on.
Oh.
I always made fun of him for wearing a hat. And then
I
he
was
showed up once
18
without it
when
on.
he
I was
did
like,
it.
ooh, let's
You
maybe
went,
we should wear the hat.
What are you doing?
Man.
Put your hat on. This was my hair.
Bully. Smooth bully.
Yeah, smooth bully. It was working though. But you had my back when everybody turned the light on me. No, it's coming in, but it's the first time where you know how it is when you go to a place that isn't a salon. So white, what I'm saying,
Mhm.
but a place where you go, just take a two on the side, blend it in, nothing off the top means okay. So I'm just gonna give you a buzz cut.
Well, you remember the episode when I came in here looking like I was in the fucking Marines?
Yeah.
That was a language barrier. It was a language. There was a, yeah. And I accidentally said yes when I shouldn't have said yes. Because he said, that's what I heard. And I was like,
Yeah.
but I thought by hand motions he was doing the right thing. And
That's
I was like, yes.
That's like the puffy
And-
shirt episode of Seinfeld.
yes.
He says
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a low talker. He
I
said, yeah,
couldn't hear.
Yeah, I couldn't.
That
yeah.
I heard.
That I heard.
And it was just really,
This
They
guy
take
was
liberties at
Montreal. This guy's from Montreal. And he goes, Morin. And I go, Morin. He goes, no, Morin. Remember, I always say that with
Yeah, yeah.
Montreal when we be in Montreal at the festival. And I go, so that is a French name, right? This is when he's putting the thing on. And he goes, yes.
he's
And I
putting
go,
a little thing around you.
yeah. And I go, so am I French or am I Irish? He goes, you French? And he goes, what do you want? I go, shave two on the side, nothing off the top. I got hair surgery up here, so it needs to grow in more.
Wait, you said nothing off the top?
I said nothing off the top of what, but
He
in his
obviously
defense, I said,
Didn't listen.
yeah, my defense or his defense, I went, but this back is a little longer. So if we can take off, and then what I did is I separated where the hair surgery is. I said, so this is growing in. Anything here, I just want to equal this, but nothing off the front. And he goes, oh, yeah, surgery, yeah. And I went, yeah. And then all of a sudden, and then he does this. He starts doing this. And I go,
Snipping. Oh.
and then I'm talking to him with the mask on.
Right.
And he goes, what? And I
Take it
go,
off.
you're fucking ruining my life. There was what? Everything you're doing is making me sad.
What?
It's just, I said not the front and you're starting to cut it off and I
Yeah.
just got it. What? I don't think I'll ever find love. My ears are big and this sucks. I hate everything about it. What? You're good. Do you want me to shave the back of your neck? I really don't want you to do anything else. It's fine. I hate everything. Everything that's happening right now and looking at myself is just a reminder that I'll never make it again. And that I was a TV star for 15 minutes and now it's over. So here you go. Yeah, go ahead. Hit the back of my neck hard. Ow, 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 ow.
Do they
ow.
use a razor, a straight razor at Floyd's?
Yeah.
That,
Oh,
and
that's
then
good.
they do the bullshit powder. And I went, I'm covered in powder. I go, I noticed when I shaved the side of your head that it's white. Yeah, everything's white. Yeah. So who do you use for? We can dye your hair. No, it's
No,
fine.
no.
You don't use Just for Men, do you? No, I'm lying to you. I do.
Did he
I
ask
just-
that really?
Yeah, and
Son
he
of a
goes, "This
bitch.
is why your hair's bad." And I went, "No, it's bad
Oh.
from genetics." And you're really pissing me off, but I'm stuck in a mask. Can you just let me leave? Just let me leave. Please let me leave. Please let me leave. And he goes, I'm Peter. You should buy this soap. I'm not gonna lie to you. I did buy a $60 bottle of shampoo.
How much was the haircut?
The haircut was $31. So I spent $120 there because I also bought this thing for my.
Fucking Floyd, man. Who's Floyd?
Who is
How did he
Floyd
corner the
sucks.
fucking
It-
barber market?
And by the
Yeah.
way, it's a Creed.
What now?
Creed shrine. I
It's
didn't
like
know the
rock
word.
shrine.
Yeah, it's a rock
All those
shrine from the
posters and shit.
fucking years I grew up, though.
Yeah, I had all the
Like-
posters that they had, like the
Yeah.
Good Charlotte posters.
It's like no
and
good
shit.
bands. It's just like Creed, Hoobastank,
Like
like
Sum
all
41.
this bullshit. Yeah, Sum 41,
Oh no.
Yellow Card.
Yeah.
And I go, you guys don't even know real haircuts. What? Nothing.
The
Just
f-
whatever. And they
the f-
go, I
oh,
go,
too high, too high, too
too
high.
high, too high. What? Nothing. It's great. I appreciate everything you did.
Did they dye any part of your hair?
No, I dyed it. I went and got myself just for men. I didn't want to talk about that, but you wanted to. I'm
You
not.
could have just said no, man.
Well,
You brought
here's,
us way too in.
Yeah,
You
but
got-
I'll be
yeah.
honest. Here's why I went right away. He goes, "You look like a skunk," because everything here is white.
He said that?
Yeah, but he's from Montreal. He's
You
French
smell like one
Canadian.
Don't give him that excuse. I fucking hate that excuse. Hey, he's an asshole because he's
Yeah,
from.
he's an asshole. I'm not
no.
gonna lie. He's an asshole. He literally goes, "You look like a skunk,"
Ah,
and I went, "No,
I
I,
am.
don't."
I am French, and that's how we talk to people. What?
See, that's
You're
the
a piece
voice I
of
was trying to
shit.
do, Monica.
I don't mean
can't.
it. I don't mean it. You're a piece of shit, but I don't mean it. I am French. I am a French person, so when I say you are ugly and fat and piece of shit skunk, it's term of endearment from France. Fuck
See
you.
what I'm saying?
I hate
He
it.
could do everything.
I hate it when people use where they're from as an excuse to be a piece
Yeah.
of shit.
He
That's
literally
what-
goes,
That's what we do
"You're a
over here.
skunk." As I left, and then I went home and I realized,
Goodbye,
this is
ugly
all
American
white, and this is all
mind.
this, and I went, "He's right, I'm a skunk."
Roll home, little skunk boy. Roll home.
Roll home, little skunk. Fuck off.
Les skunky le poupou.
Hey,
Oh man.
You got to go to. I have like a.
roll home, little skunk. Roll home, little skunk. Imagine.
Little skunk boy. First of all, the gray hair on the side's not a problem.
No, it's not. It's just I need a little
Girls
more
like it.
time.
We have a girl. Do you like
Yeah.
the gray hair on the? Thank you.
Gray hair with blue eyes is good, right?
Mine is not. I'm okay. You know, I've been using.
Yeah,
just,
but his
I've been
is
using just for
gray.
men. But I'm doing the wash-in kind. I'm not. I'm
Yeah.
doing the shampoo.
Yeah.
I'm not doing the like destroy your
Me.
sink kind.
Destroy yourself, me. Yeah. Like, hey, Brent, are you a sniper? Like, because every hotel, I always think that.
He's
Because
a
I use it
spy.
in hotels, and it's just
People
spots
think
of bullshit. And
He's either
gloves.
people think when they clean the hotel room, they're like, this guy was either wanted and he's on the run, or
Yeah.
he's some kind of weird
Wait,
fucking
why?
spy.
Why?
Because it's
because
he's got, like,
sometimes I have to
he's
do it
got
on the road.
makeup and hair dye. This guy's in disguise.
I'm like fucking Wayne Newton, like literally. But sometimes
shade.
literally, I think I'm watching like Born Identity where he's dyeing his hair, and I
Mhm.
go, "That's what I do at Holiday Inn," you know. And then all they
Holiday Inn.
see, think about this: any person that's cleaning my room, all they see is a little can with the gloves,
Mhm.
and then me leaving
Hair.
going.
Makeup, blood, There's blood in the. People think
On a
I'm killing
weekday.
people.
Oh yeah, with your nosebleeds. and
People think
shit?
I'm killing people when
Both
they clean
you
them out
guys are
because
these
my
fucking
trash
true
can's always full
spies.
of just blood because I get nosebleeds in hotels. So I'm just
You're
like,
right. I didn't even think about
Yeah.
that. It's like these two are working together.
Yeah,
Something
something's
happened.
going
Get
on.
them out of here.
the older one's room is way too fucking neat and tidy.
Yeah.
This guy is a serial
This
killer.
guy is a goddamn hitman. And the other one is the guy who does the choking. And then he shows up, and then I show up downstairs for our car service going, "Hello.
Hello, we're not who we were when we got
Hmm.
here.
Don't I look younger?" Like, let's just get him to the airport. I'm done with this. And then you come in. Oh, God, I can't believe the sheets. It's like, okay, that's two hitmen. Let's get him
oh
out of
shit!
here.
Telling you, man.
Yeah, I love you.
I love you too. We do love each other. It's weird. We love each other a lot. In like
God,
a
all I
weird-
see is his penis. What he does is.
Oh, the open in the
do you
heel of
see
your
what we look at?
your
when we
heel
talk?
is digging into your pant leg,
Yeah.
which is exposing your
Ugh.
junk
I got-
more.
I got nothing to hide, bro.
Mm. What'd you say?
Yeah, put the mouse back in the house.
Dude, it's in the house, bro. It's
The
hidden.
mouse. It's more of a
The
rat.
mouse,
He's
that-
doing good.
That mouse is annoying.
He's doing
That's a
good.
rat.
Yeah.
That was a disaster.
What was that noise?
Whatever the fuck this is.
All right.
So I
let's-
stopped doing mushrooms, guys,
Okay.
because I
yeah, I
got
want
too
to know
sad.
about
I got
this.
too sad. I bombed last night. First time in I don't
No,
know.
you did.
Yeah.
You don't bomb.
No, I had a bad set at
Talk
Long Beach
about it.
Laugh Factory last night.
Really?
I was already sad and in a mood.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shit going on.
Mm-hmm.
And I went up and I started doing and it just didn't, nothing was hitting. Like nothing was hitting. So then I had to start doing, well, I mean, I didn't bomb, but I had to start doing crowd work. And then
Bomb
of course,
for you.
yeah, like my material wasn't happening.
Yeah.
But then I started doing crowd work and just that, and then I got him. And I was,
Yeah.
there was a black dude in the audience in a silver suit.
Silver
Wow.
suit.
Like one of those street performer guys, like the
Yeah.
like
He
those
dressed
dudes?
up for the show
Mm-hmm.
That's
in a
dope.
silver suit.
Silver
It was a great little weird audience. I loved it. It was very diverse. It was
Yeah.
real diverse. It wasn't fucking Hollywood manufactured diversity. It was an actual That's what I love about Long Beach. Long Beach is really a diverse city.
Yeah.
But there was a gay couple here that were so cute. There was a couple here, and the guy and the girl were really cute, and the dude was like he edited like depositions and shit for lawyers,
Yeah. What is
like
that?
transcribed them and shit.
Oh, transcriber.
Sure. And then
it's a stenographer.
then yeah, something. And then
Scribe?
yeah. I
I
don't know what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
And then there was then there was like these 3 college girls here, all white.
Yeah.
And then there was like a line of Latino guys over here, and then this couple, and the guy's wearing a silver suit. And when I asked him what he did, he just said, "A businessman." And I'm like, "All right."
That's so.
So
I
he's
go,
a
"Well, what
pimp.
kind of
though.
business?" And then his girl went, "Entrepreneur."
Ooh.
I was like, "Oh, you keeping shit real secret." All right. You're the type of. I said, "Well, then I go. I get it, sir. You're the type of businessman that wears a fucking silver suit to a comedy show." And sunglasses indoors, nighttime.
Wow.
Sunglasses?
Yeah,
well?
pimperoni Tony, this dude. Mm, mm, mm.
I did.
But I wasn't good. I didn't feel good about it. I didn't.
Well, you're in a place right now. That's all.
I'm nervous, man.
Don't be nervous.
I don't want it
You're
to keep
okay.
happening. I'm doing the Laugh Factory again.
Yeah, you're not
in
gonna be where you
Hollywood's-
think you are. You know what it is. It's sadness right now.
Also, isn't Long Beach Laugh Factory kind of like hard sometimes? Like,
It's
super hard room.
it's
Super
great.
hard room.
it's just
Hard
a
room.
big ass.
It's a cavern.
It's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
it's
is.
a cavern.
If you want to go
It's soft.
spelunking and do stand up,
Yeah.
go to the fucking Long Beach Laugh Factory.
But also to settle your like worries, like when have you ever? I've never heard you say that.
Yeah.
It's since I've
He
known
doesn't bomb.
you. So
That's why I go.
I'm
he
it's a
didn't
new
bomb.
me. It's part of my midlife crisis. I think I'm.
yeah,
You
but that
bombed
was just
for you. You didn't
one.
bomb for the show. I guarantee that.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, people
Yeah.
were coming up to me. And,
I would kill to
But-
see him bomb.
like sweating, bombing. Like
here's,
I would-
Yeah.
but here's
I
when I
actually would
say
too.
bomb. Here's what I think of bombing is when the comedian's not doing well, but then you could tell he knows he's not doing well.
Yeah,
That-
I'm at a
is
point in
bombing.
my career where I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
So I was still having fun,
Yeah.
but man, it wasn't good.
I know those.
It wasn't good for you though.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, a bomb for you is
Mhm.
a
Like if
killer
it was
set.
Mike Lenoci.
Yeah, it'd be the greatest set of his
Yeah.
life. Yeah, because he's terrible.
I love Mike. I'm totally.
I love
kidding.
him too, but he's not.
He
a
gave
great
me the
comic.
sweetest phone call.
Yeah,
When
I was joking,
Have-
Mike. I'm sorry.
did we do a pod since I've had to?
No, you haven't said this.
Yeah,
Oh.
you just said you
Say-
may have to.
Well, the last podcast, if you watched it all the way to the ending credits, there was a dedication. This past Tuesday, I had to put Jack down.
Mhm.
Jack. We said goodbye to good old Jack, and boy, was that emotional.
Mhm.
Holding him until he died,
Ugh, it's the
But
worst.
you could see the pain leaving him, which was amazing. And I felt, but it was so weird saying goodbye, like leaving the room and
Horrible.
petting him. But this place we went to, they do a really nice service. I'm gonna get a ceramic thing with his paw print, and I'm gonna get his ashes in a really nice little urn, and so I'll keep him. I'll put him next to my dad.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
Dad's walking him.
Yeah.
Dad's walking.
Which is, by the way, great to have that.
Yeah.
To at least have that. You know,
yeah.
because
expensive
I
as
had to
shit, but
replace a box for my dog that
Mhm.
died. Was 17 when he died.
Tell you what, when I hear about people burying their animals in the backyard, I'm like, that's fucking weird.
Yeah, it's.
Then I got the
seems
bill.
weird. Oh, really?
I'm like, should have buried this motherfucker in the backyard.
I didn't know. That.
Look how
What a
retirement.
racket a vet office is. A vet makes a fortune.
Oh,
don't they?
man. Oh man, they were so amazing and so sweet to us, and gave us all of the time in the world, and just kept saying so sorry for your loss, and And then I thought, this guy's doing this all fucking day.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's
This
Can you
guy's
imagine?
killing. This dude kills animals for a living. And now, mind you, when you do research on serial killers, they said they
Yes.
started off
They
killing
started
animals,
with
and I'm like,
animals.
did I just fucking meet a serial killer in training?
Who's just taking little dog paws?
Mm-hmm.
Dog paws. Oh my
It's-
god,
it's-
the dog paw
it's-
killer.
Pretty intense what they do. It's not intense. It's basically like they OD him on anesthesia.
Yeah.
Which seems kind of
Isn't that what, Monica? That's pretty much what it is, right? Yeah, youth in Asia. That's young people
What
in
is-
China.
so Asia
Um,
youth. So we
Asian
take
youth.
Asian youth.
They get
put 'em
young
into
Asian
a
kids.
thing.
They bring him in the room and they just hold his little muzzle
Yeah.
until he stops breathing. Euthanasia. Got it. Gonna get me canceled, but whatever. I'm
Literally-
sad. I'm being
literally
racist today.
cut to me in a fucking gown at a hospital going, am I gonna make it? What's that youth Asian guy doing here? No, come on, no.
What are they?
He just did a flip. Fuck.
Why is there a 10-year-old Asian kid in the room?
Why is there a 10-year-old Asian kid in the room?
Why is he doing
Hey,
this?
shh, don't.
Is he warming his hands up?
Why is he warming his hands? Fuck. Oh, euthanasia. Man, the youthful Asians. What happened to
Oh,
your son?
shit.
He died from a youthful Asian.
Yeah. That's fucked up to call it that, man. Because we're in this whole stop Asian hate thing, but we're calling
Yeah, it's
Euthanasia.
we're
fucked
calling
up,
the
huh?
shit that kills people euthanasia. Come on now.
I guarantee it has nothing
Why
to
do
do
you
with
call
Asia,
it the
but-
euthanasia? Well, it kind of
Actually,
reminds
type
us
that
of.
in. What's youth of Asia mean? I guarantee it.
He
has-
said youth of Asia. We're even spelling it wrong. I know we are.
I mean, that's not a question. Painless killing of a patient suffering from incurable and painful disease.
That's
Asian.
actually a really sweet thing. Thank you. Thank you, young Asians, for that. Tell you what, it made it easier for Jack. And they tell you it is painless. They're like, it's
Yeah.
painless. He's gonna fall asleep and then not wake up. And then I said, you're gonna make me cry even more, Doc. Can we get that young Asian kid out of the room, please?
I can't get past the fact of. Yeah, I feel good. I did the treadmill, and I feel.
Who's
It's
that?
a youth Asian right there. Why is he here?
Wow.
What are we doing?
Don't cut.
No,
Don't cut any of this shit.
please don't. What's happening? Why is he looking at me? We had the euthanasia him. What do you mean? He came in for pneumonia and he was fine. We had an Asian. He was youthful. We thought.
We don't want to waste this.
He was very skilled in fighting. Choked him out.
So what happened? We gave him euthanasia. That is.
He's getting his wisdom teeth out.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Wow. You know what? I actually feel a little. Is that a youthful Asian? Stop it! Don't do it! Don't pat it!
Oh shit. You're killing me.
Oh, fuck.
You're killing me. Killing
Here
me.
lies my brother, who was killed by a youthful Asian.
God damn, that's so
He
funny.
came in for a teeth change,
A teeth
and
change.
he left to heaven's doors. I didn't know how to finish that. Just a youthful Asian put some shit in him, and he's gone.
Oh, shit.
He had a perfect heart rate. His cholesterol was good. He was young enough.
Hair was
He
coming
could have
in.
lived. Hair was coming in. Thank you, Will. His hair was coming in. But a youthful Asian came in doing flips. And they said, it's time for him to be youthful Asian.
Doing flips.
Oh,
All
Face
right.
hurts.
all right. Well, I'm canceled.
It's gonna be a fun episode, huh?
Yeah. Sorry.
No, don't apologize. I'm done with that
Yeah.
shit.
If we're
That's-
funny, we're funny.
You're
right?
funny. You're funny. and we're making fun of shit. We're not. Okay, never mind.
I'm not gonna lie to you. My other dog, Koki, died from he drowned in our pool. Whitest sentence. That was harder. His body
Oh man,
puffed up like a balloon.
that's the one that was your fault, right?
Everybody says it's my fault. It wasn't my fault. I just left the door open for him.
Let's do the math. on
Well,
that.
that's my fault, I guess. But my dad said, I think he committed suicide. Well, now, don't
dogs,
laugh.
dogs
Monica.
don't do that.
Here's
they?
what happened.
Can a dog be suicidal?
Yeah, type that
What
in,
a
please.
search this is going to be in my
Yes.
life.
Please.
Can
For the love
a
of God.
dog be...
It wasn't my fault.
It is uncommon for dogs to succumb to depression. A dog's strong survival instincts should always take over in dangerous situations. However, dog suicide, for some reason funny, persists because of numerous reports over the years. In Italy, pets who have been left alone for weeks claimed to have been so upset and depressed.
Wait, pets claimed? So pets are sitting in a on a chair going,
Were
"Can I
they
just
tweeting
talk?"
about it?
Yeah, like, hey, I'm outside. I have a paw, so I don't know how to open the door. I gotcha. Okay, good. So I've been suicidal. Like
I've been in a dark place.
Yeah.
Arr, arr, arr. I've been in a
Pets claim.
I've been in a really dark place, man. Arr, 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 arr.
There is
Love
a-
of my life left me. Arr, arr.
I hate doing this. I want to do this. Don't
You're
do it.
such an idiot.
Bye.
So
Anyway.
There is a Wikipedia article that says animal suicide. Great band name.
So your
also.
dad told you,
Well, he was
and
trying
if
to
the
help.
dog committed suicide,
He didn't.
I got a question. What the
Yeah.
fuck was going on in that household?
It was a lot. Here's what
It
happened.
was a lot.
Here's exactly what happened. Okay, so I grew up. I had an idyllic childhood. My parents got this pool, right, with a jacuzzi.
Oh, I've seen the
attached to
place.
it.
It was
Yeah.
beautiful.
It's a beautiful place to grow up.
It's the whitest place I've ever seen in my
It's
life.
so white.
Yeah.
But
It
everybody
was
got
so
rich.
white that when I got there, they were like, "What's this black dude doing?"
Yeah, it really was. It was like straight out of a Stephen King or Steven Spielberg movie.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
like
The people there are so white they're translucent. It's
yeah,
like,
yeah. So
it's like a bunch
The
of
thing
jellyfish
is,
walking around. But go ahead.
my dog, my dogs used to drink out of the pool, which is bad.
Mhm,
But when they
splish.
would fall in all the time. But you go right to the step. The step works easy. You don't even have to swim to get to the step. Like it's very easy to get to the step. Like they fell in all the time.
Mhm.
Buster died. I had the show. They told me I had to, like, you talk about that. One of the things they said to me was Buster and Cokie were their names. Cokie, they're brothers. So that the guy, I literally watched him put the dog to death. He goes, you have to show the brother, the dog, so he knows. Because otherwise he's going to be searching.
Wait, you showed the dead dog to?
Yeah,
Why not
because
just tell him?
no, yeah, you're right. Why don't I sit on the stand and talk to my dog? Like my
Him and
little
the one dog
is-
on the footsteps of the front steps. Hey, buddy, I gotta talk
Yeah.
to you about your
Oh,
dad."
oh, sorry. My bad. I
Yeah.
didn't even tell your brother.
Yeah, my little dog does this. What's up?
sorry, my bad.
What's
I
up?
missed that.
No.
They show your
But
little brother. I'm like, just tell him.
All they said was, this dog, the other dog's going to keep looking for that dog.
Mhm. Bugsy's doing that right now.
Yeah. And it becomes a thing where you have to look for the dog. So I said, I'll do it. I was trying to be a man. I was sad. But
How old
I
were you?
said, I was 17
Mm.
because he was 17 when he died, Buster. I
Right.
had him my whole life. He was in my crib.
You were trying to get back into heaven for letting the dog drown. Go ahead.
Well, I had at that point I murdered about 7 other dogs just for fun in a creek. They're creek dogs.
Laugh, dude.
But showing Cokie this dog,
Mhm.
I went. I didn't know how to do it. I said, "I'll do it," but also, how do you do it? And Cokie goes like that, and I go, "Here's your dead brother." Like what else do I say? Like I didn't know what to say. The
Dude.
dog cried, ran away, ran
Uh,
away, hid for 3 weeks. We couldn't find him. He
Oh,
was-
Hey, this is fucking so sad.
yeah, but this is cathartic.
I know. Jesus Christ, this story.
I mean, I can't.
I forgot my point.
Jesus.
Now I'm just sad.
Fuck. I mean, that story was, I thought it was going to be like a fun story. and
Oh,
you just
that's so Cokie. The reason I think he committed suicide.
Okay, there it
is
Because you showed him his dead brother.
no, I did that a year
He
prior.
wanted to get away
but
from the
he's
the
by
nightmares.
himself, and so what I used to do when I would go to school, because I would leave late, is I left the slider door open, like a slider here,
Mhm.
so that he can go play. You know, he's a big fat fucking dog. He does, and if he drinks water, he falls in the pool. He gets to the step right away. So my dad said he committed suicide because he
So-
easily could have gotten
Yeah.
out of that pool.
He fell in the pool, and this time he just started going.
I think he did that.
He was just- It was this for a minute.
I
and then
think
he
he
just-
did this. I think he saw what I did to him. Here's your brother, and then it just was too much PTSD. And he went.
It's my old
He
friend.
took his no paw or his no thumb paw and went.
See you soon,
just
brother.
Dipped in,
Man.
and let me
He
tell you
was old.
something. He was old, but his body was.
You know what I was thinking?
big.
All joking aside, how old was he?
He was 17.
Yeah, he probably tried swimming and just didn't have him.
Yeah,
in
he's
it.
probably just. That's a
Have it in
old.
him.
That's
He
an
didn't have
old
back
dog.
legs anymore.
That's how old Jack was.
He lost his back legs, and so one of the things we used to make fun of.
Open with that. Of course he
Well,
drowned.
one of the things is
Suicide.
but he killed himself. But one of the
No
things,
legs,
one of the
suicide.
things he used to do is he would walk through life on a handstand.
Oh,
So for 2 years
shit.
he would do this.
Why didn't you have
And
him
I
on
would
a
see the
top
slider and I go,
A circus.
"Where's Koki?" And then Koki would walk by. I go, yeah. And-
Down with a beach ball on it.
He was such a fat dog. Yorkies usually have good flowing hair, right?
Mhm.
This dog was so fat his hair curled. He looked like one of the Ewoks. Like he looked
Oh,
like a bear.
wow.
The
Damn.
cutest dog in the history of dogs is this dog.
Oh.
Cutest dog. Oh, I miss him.
Oh.
Rest in peace.
Rest in
Jack.
paradise.
Say hi to my dogs. I guarantee I did it wrong. But just tell them I meant well. If my dogs met Jack, they'd be like, "Oh, so Brent, that guy killed me."
He's in
He
the-
kind of killed me. Too.
Listen.
Then the brother goes, he kind of killed me too because he showed him dead.
That dog goes, "Remember when he showed me you?" What was wrong with him? Is he crazy?
How did the first one?
Just natural.
Just
He
one
just,
day he was like,
exactly what Jack was dealing with. Where
Jack,
it's like he's looking.
we were
at
gonna try
walls.
that.
Yeah, no,
we were gonna try that, but then that last day he took a crazy turn.
Yeah,
and was
you
like,
have to.
"Ah, ah!" He was just
Yeah.
doing that out of nowhere. Like, okay, breaking my heart.
That's exactly what happened. Like our dog was sleeping and crying at the same time. It's like,
Mhm.
ah. And the only reason that we kept the dog alive was for me because it was my dog,
Mm.
you know. And they went, "Oh, we have. This
Yeah,
is
well.
very unhealthy.
Yeah,
This dog is in pain."
yeah. We
'Cause
tried to
he would
wait till
just
you left
look
for
at
college.
walls.
We
Yeah.
tried to wait till you left for college, and we were gonna drown the little motherfucker. but
Yeah, to be honest with
You
you,
beat us
we
to
didn't
it.
think you could go to college. We thought college was out of the question for you. You're a balding, ugly man. I was like, Dad, I'm holding him.
You're not balding anymore.
What's coming?
Yeah,
He used to make friends with horses. I had to go tell a horse.
that's how you know you live in a white neighborhood.
Yeah,
or the
yeah.
wilderness.
Horses
I-
just roaming
Well,
the streets.
I lived on, you saw it, tobacco fields.
Mhm.
So I grew up around
Haunted as
tobacco
shit.
fields. And there's
drove
one
down
horse
there?
that really
Oof.
loved Buster. Buster would go out and fuck every dog or horse. Buster was one of the greatest
So-
fuckers of all time.
So tight.
I mean, I remember when he
How,
fucked a
how
pit
did
bull.
we end up at in your old neighborhood? What were we doing? Mohegan or something?
No, I brought. Yeah, we had to be doing Mohegan.
Or was it Foxwoods when it was still
One
there?
of those, but I wanted to show you where I grew up. Remember, we went and saw the coach too.
Yeah, and it wasn't even that far away from where we
No.
were.
That's right.
You can get anywhere in Connecticut in an hour.
Yeah, it's really easy.
It's a trip.
Anyway, we got an email.
Yeah,
N?
we got a few. We're at about almost 45. Just a heads up.
We did it again.
I like this. Let's just get Jay. I'm gonna send you this picture since we have no monitor. This is
You
from
want me to
Angie.
just show it like that?
Yep. Or no, just show it to Brent so he sees it
Oh, okay.
because everyone else will see it.
Oh, got it.
This is from Angie. Super excited. Well, the subject line is Brent as a troll.
Oh boy.
Super excited. You guys released merch. I can't wait to get my order. By the way, we should plug that.
Oh yeah, we got to keep plugging that.
We didn't plug anything today.
I mean,
No.
people know.
I didn't
it-
welcome
yeah.
them.
No,
They
that's
know.
I'll do
fine
it.
with
I'll
that.
do it in a minute.
know.
Actually, before emails, please continue to rate and review at Apple Podcasts. Leave us a 5-star rating and a review, and maybe we'll read it. Maybe we won't. Sometimes we get lazy. Also, if you want to watch us, go to YouTube at the Lion's Den with Brent Morin and Jason Collings. Make sure you like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And also, don't forget, we have a clips channel, the Lion's Den Clips. We could also make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on both channels so you know what's coming at you. And as always, for your members only content, we are at patreon.com/thelion'sdenpod. That's patreon.com/thelion'sdenpod. And don't forget, we now have merch. And you
Merch.
can go to thelionsdenpod.com
Yes.
and there will be links to the stores there.
So lionsden.com is where we can get merch.
No, wait. It's not the lionsden.com.
It's the Lions Den Pod.
Yeah, that
should
should
be
be
it.
And we'll
We
have it
double
right
checked.
here. It'll be up here. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Lionsdenpod.
And everything also is in the YouTube description. Anything you need to find is in the YouTube description, whether it be ticket links, links for Patreon, merch, PO box. That's all in the descriptions, or on Apple. You can see it in the description of the episode. So if anyone's wondering, we make it easy for you.
Yeah, the lionsdenpod.com. And everything's there. Our YouTube, the Apple link, the shop, the Patreon, everything's there.
Jay, did you get that picture? I kept trying to airdrop it to you.
Let me
Let me try it again.
yeah, let me see.
Now go. It should be. It's just this is waiting.
Yeah, it's not coming up.
All right, well, fuck it. I'll text it to you.
It's Brent as a troll.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Really?
It's pretty great.
Is it fun hair?
Oh yeah.
I mean, you're so hair
Oh, yeah.
obsessed. I love it.
So she says, those who have had the honor of seeing Brent's troll bit wished for a troll doll. I decided to create one, and I think he is adorable. Just so there's no repeat of the Lion King shirt, I want to point out that his body is 100% based off a troll. Please don't
My
get
body?
upset. Yeah.
I have a troll. All right, that works. Fuck.
It's
Pretty-
right here, right?
It's pretty. Yeah.
Okay.
It's.
I want that.
Don't ever.
I'll put it.
Don't
I'll
ever-
put it in the group.
I want it.
Oh my god!
I want
with
that troll.
with the microphone. Look at that.
And that
I
belly.
mean, my new screensaver.
And every time Brent calls you, that should show up.
It should. It's got.
Wow, that's so good. Fuck, that sucks.
Oh, that's
How
funny.
good that looks.
Oh my god. That's funny, dude. I like it. All right, now we can get to that email, right?
Oh.
She's excited for her merchandise.
And so she says, question. I was so excited when The Rock posted about Brent's special a while back.
Mhm.
So I'm curious, how did the post impact him? Anyway, knowing if views increased, new followers,
Yes,
new fans.
views
blah, blah, blah.
increased. Everything is been increased. I tried
got
to
a
get him
shitload
on
of
Lions
followers.
Den. He never wrote me back, but he saw it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the red thing.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
Why would I want to come on there, you jabroni?
I'll tell you
That's
this:
my rock.
I gained like 45 or 50,000, 60,000 followers.
That's so many, by the
That's
way.
yeah,
crazy.
because he's the
So
most
many.
famous man in
Well,
the world.
He's got the most followers right now, right?
But I
Probably.
will say this: most of my DMs are somebody like a Saudi prince asking me for money, or it's it's just
Oh,
a
yeah.
bunch of.
Is that where your money? You would send
I'm
money.
gonna
to
tell you
them?
right now, though, Brent.
It's just a bunch of
probably if you
weirdos.
send Brent a DM, he will not see it.
Yeah, it's very hard.
He
for me
won't
Well, it's not-
see
it's
it.
not hard,
Holy shit!
but-
I want you guys to guess. Don't look. How many followers does The Rock have on Instagram?
235 million.
Yeah, I was gonna say about 200 mil.
274 million followers.
Jesus
That's-
Christ!
hey,
Then I
that's
should have gotten
all of
more
them.
followers.
That's
That's
the
all
world.
Of,
That's
all of
everything.
the followers.
That's the world.
has all of
That's the world.
Jeez.
Like I didn't realize how much of an impact he had until he liked and just
I mean, you
watched
getting
me.
that many followers is fucking. You like doubled.
I doubled,
or
and
whatever.
and
That's
it keeps
shit
happening
nuts.
for everything. And then everybody was hitting me up, and I went, The Rock. And then I looked at what he had. I went,
Yeah.
and they said he's the most famous man in the world.
In the world.
And I went, oh shit, he is.
I remember even seeing that being.
All the
Holy
like
shit.
NBA players hit me up going, hey, what's up, man? When's your next show? Like shit like that. I go, I've never met The Rock. I want to meet him badly.
Here's
Our
how funny.
friend
Brent-
of the podcast, Adam Ray, has met him and worked
yeah,
with him.
worked with him. Yeah.
Who, by the way, is going to be back on the show. He wants
Young
to be-
Rock. Adam Ray plays Vince McMahon
That's
in
insane.
Young
to
Rock.
me.
It's amazing.
That's insane.
Adam's coming back on, by the way.
Yeah, he wants
Um,
to be back on.
Here's how bad Brent is at social media.
Yeah. I'm
He
very
hits me
bad.
up and says, Rock tweeted about my special. And I was like, really? And then I went on Twitter and I'm like, it's not there. And then you were like, oh, he took it down. And then I'm like, well, I know Brent. Let me do some investigating on my own. So I had to call you back and went, Brent, it wasn't Twitter. It was Instagram. And it's still fucking there.
Yeah,
Man.
I'm really bad at it.
Yeah.
If I was good at it, I'd have a career. I still have a career.
we got,
Yeah.
We
High
got
voice,
this.
High voice.
We got this. How do you know your friends are lying to you?
All right, let's go to Patreon.
Oh, yeah. Okay, real quick before we leave back to the Patreon, I want to tell everybody, if you're a fan of stand-up comedy, watch The Closer, Dave Chappelle's latest special. Watch it.
right.
What I'm going to ask you to do is watch it and listen to it. Open mind. Listen to what he's saying.
Mm-hmm. I
Thank
agree.
you. All right,
I'll
let's
see
get
you
back
over at
there.
Patreon.
Yep. See you on Patreon.
I can't wait to say the.
We are friends, digging each other.